Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. How are you tonight? Once again, a very warm welcome to everybody. My name is Celestia Faith Chong, and welcome to Money Not Enough series by the Alex Chong Group. And we are very glad to have our third episode of our finance and money related talks. So, the COVID-19 pandemic has caused some very serious financial burdens for many of us. And during this period, jobs are lost, people are retrenched, and economy is going on a downhill. And $1 million question on everyone's mind is, where can I find more money? And so through this series, we would like to highlight to everyone on the importance of financial literacy and to tackle some money-related issues that are on everyone's mind. And we would like to thank Alex Chong Group for partnering with us. So the Central Provident Fund, which we know as CPF, is a comprehensive social security system that enables working Singapore citizens and permanent residents to set aside funds for retirement. It also addresses healthcare, home ownership, family protection, as well as asset enhancement. So tonight, we are discussing on this topic, why is CPF important for every Singaporean? And do you exactly know the uses of CPF? And what are the differences in what's OA, ordinary account, SA, special account, and even your MediSave account? And how are we going to use it for our retirement? On top of that, we are going to have some really good news for you. Tonight, we also, as usual, have a like and share special draw. And due to special demand, we are giving away 3 sets of lucky draw items. And if you are one of the final winners, you get to win a T2 T set. And so how cool is that? So how are you going to get that? All right. So simply like, comment, and share our video as many times as you like. And the top 10 sharer will be entitled to a final spin on the wheel draw. You will then be asked a simple question at the end of the show, which we always give it to you, doesn't it? So do stay tuned and watch the program till the very end. And tonight, it's Ladies Power, and we are glad to have Kefan back once again. And also, we have a new guest, and she's none other than Jeline. So, ladies, can I have you on set and come on with a simple introduction about yourself? So, Jeline, you're the new lady.
Yeah, so I will introduce myself. My name is Jeline.
Sure.
I love to share good deals and I believe sharing is caring. So if you want, all of you, you can follow me on my Instagram account at Jeline Gan at GAN. Thank you.
Hi, Jeline. Then next to Kefan. 欢迎回来, 欢迎回来. Welcome back. So maybe you introduce
Thank
yourself
you.
again. Yeah,
Thank you for welcoming back. So okay. Okay, so I'm Kfan. So my Instagram account is okay very very fun. So okay very fun, meaning I like to travel and like to have food. So I would like to maximize whatever I have in terms of my financial, so I can get to travel more and spend more. So this is why CPF maximizing is very important for me.
So my first question for the ladies tonight, first question was like exam like that, right? No lah, because ladies, we know all the good stuff, is it? That's why end up those sharing is all ladies. Agree? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw you the first question, okay? Do you think CPF is important for every Singaporean, and how has it benefited you?
Personally, for me, I think it's important because CPF is actually useful for certain big expenses in our lives, such as for our housing and even more important for our retirement. So for myself, right, CPF has actually helped me for my first big ticket item in my life, which is my first BTO flat.
Right. I think it applies to a lot of young couples like you who are thinking, I've not been working for that many years, and if I'm going to fork out all cash, it would be terrible, right? But thank God that CPF, you can actually use your CPF to actually offset some of the cash amount that you need to pay as well. So I think that's helping a lot of people. And for those who are actually joining us, hi everybody. I see quite a number of you. We see hi Yushen, Shongjian, Denise, Rong Bao, Yu Xuan, Peggy, Angelique. Wow, so many. Grace Yong. Yi Chun. Wow, there's a lot. You've got a lot of supporters. You've got your own, all your Ching Chong gang all come already. So, Kay, what do you think? What do you think of the importance of having CPF?
For myself, right, I
Mm.
agree with Jeline on the importance of it. But for me, it's more of the MediSave part because we can use that to pay for our medical insurance as well as our medical expenses in terms of bills and etc. So to me, that's very important.
Okay. So thanking on that. So right, a gentle reminder, okay, before we continue. So remember, for those who wants to win the T2T set, remember to like and share, yeah, to like and share. So in case for those who have no clue how does a T2T set look like, I've got a sample here. It's a very pretty set, just like what you've seen on the photo. Yeah, it's a very pretty T2T set. So if you want to win, please continue to like and share while we continue to actually ask questions. Yeah, to ask questions. So second question, ladies. I'm always curious, what are the differences between OA, or ordinary account, SA, special account, as well as MediSave account? So maybe the two of y'all could enlighten, the people who are actually listening at this point of time.
I will take this question. Okay, so I will
Sure.
share more on what are the uses for OA, SA, and MediSave. So for OA, it's mainly for our housing needs. It can be used to pay for our new or resale flat, and also we can also use it to pay for our children's tertiary education fees as well. Whereas for SA, it's more for investment and retirement purposes. Lastly, for MediSave, it's for healthcare needs, so we can actually use it, right, to enhance our MediShield Life to an integrated shield plan, which is actually more comprehensive, and we can have access to higher and non-subsidized wards. And also, we will be auto-enrolled into this new disability insurance, which is called CareShield, by age of 30. So CareShield is actually a replacement of the previous version, which is called ElderShield. So in the event of severe disability, there will be a monthly income to sustain the long-term needs. And then not forgetting, we can use MediSave to pay for our medical bills and outpatient medical bills for certain chronic illnesses.
Wow, it's really a mouthful of users that we could have using all these accounts, though. Okay, recently, right, there has been quite a lot of discussion about the retirement in Singapore, and also as we become an aged society, having enough funds for our old age is actually very important. You know what I mean? But
Yes.
maybe the both of you could also share, how the funds could actually be used for the retirements. So maybe K-Fan, would you like to
Okay,
take
I
this
will
question?
take this question. Yeah, I will take this question. So basically, like for the ordinary account and the special account, at age 55, both will merge together and become the retirement account. So during what will happen right after that is at age 65, it will be turned to a CPF life. So it's like an annuity plan. So what is CPF life is actually basically there's three kind of plan. There's a basic, escalating, and standard. So for the basic, right, the payout is very different in terms of these three. So like you can see on the screen, right, the standard plan is actually more for self, and the escalating plan is more for the future, and basic plan is more for family. So you can see there are three sectors: basic retirement sum, full retirement sum, and enhanced retirement sum. So on the full retirement sum, it shows 181,000, meaning, right, you need to have 181,000 for your OA and SA merge up before you can actually get a monthly payout of 1,390 to 1,490 per month. So this is how our CPF actually help us for retirement. Other than that, right, there's also another good point about this thing is a lot of us think that only during age 65 then we can touch to have retirement value. Actually, it's not. At age 55, right, we are able to do a withdrawal if we have met the full retirement sum. So for example, if let's say now I have $1 million combined of OA and SA account, right?
Right.
I deduct 181K. The remaining amount is what I will be going to have. So I can withdraw those amounts.
In
There's
cash.
no cap to it. Yeah. So if this is, yes, correct, you are right, in cash. So this is why, right? Actually, what we can do is we can use our ordinary account and our special account to invest so that we can have accumulate more of the full retirement sum value. Because full retirement sum value have been increasing over the year 5K about there. Yeah. So invest in our OA and SA, build our full retirement sum so we can spend more money in the future. Yeah. Then
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Opportunity would be if, yeah, I mean like yeah, so you can also use your ordinary account, transfer to your special account if you want to get more interest. But that one is irreversible. Yeah.
Right. So does it mean, that when we are old age, right, we can combine the ordinary and special account, we add together, minus away the retired amount, and that's the amount we're going to get. Is that right? Is that the understanding?
Okay, so you are right. So basically, age 55, OA and SA will combine become your RA account, right? So your RA account, the full retirement sum, once you hit the 181K, the remaining excess one, right, you can withdraw out. Yeah. As cash, like you mentioned. But if let's say it fall below, right, the max you can take out is only 5,000. If it fall below the basic retirement sum.
Right. So I've actually got a friend that says that his ordinary account is his retirement account is actually very little. So each time his CPF comes in from his work, right, it goes directly to his retirement account. It doesn't go to his OA because he has actually exceeded 55. So he was saying that once the retirement is being hit, then the rest of money will go back to his OA. Is that the right? Is that what that will happen? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin? Can you hear me?
Correct.
It's correct, huh? Okay, there's a question from Darren. Hi, Darren.
Sorry, can you?
Yeah. There's a question from Darren that hello, there is a 10K added on per year, right? Would you like to clarify that as well?
I'm sorry, the 10K referring to what is being added per year?
Okay.
On what basis? Maybe can we specify a bit?
Okay, Darren, maybe you can specify a bit for the 10K added per year is onto which account. And meanwhile, we jump to the next question from Sue. She was saying, she's asking, can MediSave use for wisdom extraction? Will there be any limit? Well, that's a good question because we all get wise somehow or rather, right?
I can answer this question. Okay. So we can actually use our MediSave for wisdom tooth extraction. But for the limit, right, it actually depends on how complex the operation is because we can actually remove maybe 2 wisdom tooth or 4 wisdom tooth. So the more complex it is, right, the higher the limit we can use. So, but we can use MediSave for wisdom tooth extraction for both government and private dental clinics.
Right. Okay. Now I know. Because I always thought that dentist is part of aesthetic and that's why it can't be used. So, okay. So Darren has actually added on that to maintain the minimum retirement, government is adding 10K per year. Kay Fan, do you want to answer that? Or do you get Darren's questions? No, not the full amount.
To maintain the amount?
To maintain the minimum retirement.
Sorry, I'm not
government
exactly clear.
Darren, do us a favor. Rekey in your question as one complete question, so that Kay Fan would roughly get what you are trying to ask, and we'd be happy to address that. All right. Okay. Dan said he did before. Okay. And All right. So while waiting for Darren to let us have the question, I would like to call again. Remember to like and share, because then you'll have a chance to win the T2 T sets for the night. And as usual, okay, we tonight are going to have three sets, and you've got to stay to the end, because if we are going to do a draw, you have to be around to win it. So please remember to support us and stay till the very end and like and share this video to support. And also, we are happy to address any issues that you have or in regards to your CPF, because I feel that this is a question that is very close to our heart. So if you do have any questions, please feel free to let us know. All right. So okay. So in the meantime, let's wait for Darren to actually send us his questions, and we can. Sorry, Kevin. I know you. Oh shucks. Why am I always? Sorry. Let me just take this call for a while. It's just. Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
I'm here. Hey,
大
it's
志
me, Uncle Tan. Hey,
呀，uncle
hey, you busy or not? Help me a bit.
wait, 这阵啊，伊 show 啦，咪都有 show 啦
Huh?
个。
Show? Hey, what show?
哎呀 you don't know one 啦，this one for young people one, you know, virtual show, okay?
Oh, oi. Of course I know lah. Hey, Uncle very hip and modern one eh. Hey, 我在我的老人俱乐部 I'm a trendsetter 吼。
Okay, what's up, uncle?
I know lah. Hey, I've been looking at all my CPF statement and there's a lot of money but how do I spend them uncle also got no children. Then my 老婆 also passed away last year. So, what do I do? You got some what hacks or not? 帮 uncle 一下。
Okay, uncle, what 这种 virtual show 咧？但 I ask really, I call you back 啦。
Okay. 好
OK， 拜拜啊。
拜。
拍谁啊？哎呦 ，uncle， 我做 show 啦。
都 hang up， 喂。
讲了两个 ，later 我当就 complain 呢。OK， sorry. Always like that one. I'm popular among all different men, from the uncle to the auntie, you know, a bit paiseh. So sorry, you hear the wrong salah thing. So, but since you're here already, might as well help a bit, right? So, okay, what are the ways that you could suggest that we can help to our CPF, hack our CPF, yeah? Because you say you got so much money, you don't know what to do. Yeah.
So uncle, I guess he's around 40 plus lah. He look quite hip and young lah, huh? Yeah. So basically,
Sorry.
right, what he can do. It's okay.
I cannot help but laugh. He 40
right,
plus, then I how old?
For uncle, right?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so for uncle, right? Okay, I don't want to laugh anymore. Okay, so for uncle, right, what he can do, right? Is he can actually there's two options. Like what we have mentioned earlier, at age 55, if he would like to withdraw larger amount, or let's say at age 65 he would like to have a more CPF life payout, right? Then what he can do is he can invest using his ordinary account, or even his special account. So he can actually choose to invest in unit trusts, investment linked policies, gold, stocks as well lah. So these are the things that he can actually do to build up his CPF amount. So other than that, right, because uncle very a lot of money inside his OA account, right? I guess since he stay there like that, yeah. So just extra news lah. If moving forward, right, from 2021 next year onwards, right, age 65 later, they can withdraw 20% from their RA account lah. So yeah, I will advise him to build up his CPF more so he can withdraw more money in the future.
So now if you don't need, then don't make such a big noise first lah. So just hold on first, correct?
Sorry,
And
you mean if he don't
so
need the
so
money,
now
is
if he
it?
doesn't need the
Then
money now, then he can just leave it there. Don't have to do anything. Or you could actually use it for
yeah,
investment.
guaranteed mah. In Bali.
Mm.
Mm,
So there's
correct.
a
Because
comment.
CPF is out guaranteed of 2.5%.
Okay. There's a comment by Rong Bao. Well, okay. So hi, during my poly days, I had to use my own ordinary account for my poly fee. But CPF will ask me to pay back to my own account. I feel it doesn't make sense to pay back my own CPF account since I'm using my money to pay for my own poly fee. What do you think about this issue? Oh, I didn't know can use CPF to pay poly fee. I've been working 2-3 jobs a day to pay my school fees. No, is it true we can use our ordinary account to pay for school fees, and then after that we got to pay back?
Yes, this is true. We can use our ordinary account to pay for our poly fees. So the reason why we need to pay back to our own CPF OA account is because we are not able, our CPF OA account, right? Is not
Yes.
able to earn the 2.5% interest when we are borrowing the money from CPF. So when we pay back, we have to pay back the interest to CPF as well.
Oh, right.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
mainly,
because there's
so
because
besides,
there are a few
there's a few. What? Sorry, you were saying?
because there are a few students, fresh grads, they also have the same question. So everybody also is wondering, why is there, such a thing? Why am I paying? Why do I need to pay back to my own when it's my own money?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, I'm taking out from my pocket and then I got to put it back again. So okay, so okay. I hope we answered you, Rong Bao. And okay, a couple of people pretty like the cute uncle, yeah. And okay, Darren has a question on medical. Darren, for your earlier question, right? Darren, for your earlier question, you can actually PM us separately so that we can address that for you. Now his new question is for medical. He's scheduled for a CT scan and it cost him 300, and he's only allowed to a 300 deduction from his MediSave, I think MediSave account. Why? So who would like to address this?
I can address this question. So actually, right, there is a limit that we can use from our MediSave account, and it is actually dependent on the severity of the operation. So that's why for Darren, he is only allowed to have a $300 deduction from his MediSave account.
Okay, understand. So for those, right, who have some questions, please feel free to continue to ask, because through this discussion, I think we also learn together, we get a benefit from others. At the same time, for those who are listening in, right, we hope this has benefited you, and while benefiting you, we hope that you can also like and share this video, this live discussion, so that more people can benefit. And at the same time, we are really happy if you are going to like and share that we'll be giving you this T2T set. And today we are giving 3. And as usual, right, now is a more of the serious discussion thing. So later we're going to go crazy again, like Kefan experienced before. We're going to give away, because we're going to ask you questions that there's no way you can't answer. And you're going to bring home the T2T sets. Yay! So yes, okay, please continue to give us some questions if you have. And then it's very cute. Government sure win one mano. I think at the end of the day, right, there needs to be some system in place when it comes to CPF and stuff like that. Because if there's no system in place, everyone will just take out the money as and when. And for people who doesn't know how to manage their money well, ultimately they will end up having not enough money for their retirement and not enough money for their medical, and hospitalization later on in life when they do really need it. Because as we grow old, all this becomes very critical. Even though we don't see it now, you probably may be very healthy now, but once any illness hits you, it will hit you hard. And by then, if you're not ready, it will be something that you wouldn't want to risk. Because I'm someone with I'm someone with like 3 kids. So to me, that's very important, especially if you're someone with kids, with family, with elderly at home. You want to ensure that everyone is being protected. And that's where financial advisors come in place, like the both of you, that we know that if anything happens, things are being done, and it's it's an assurance that yes, will be taken care of. And okay, so let's see, there's any question. So maybe any other hacks that the both of you would like to share on the CPF?
I'd like to share one more hack for ordinary account.
Sure.
So for ordinary account, right, for the first 20K, the interest is 3.5%, and subsequently it is at 2.5%. So the usual practice is we will tend to use our OA account to pay off our housing loan. So let's say we are confident to invest our cash on hand and we are able to generate higher returns, which is more than 2.5%, we can actually use OA to pay for the house loan, because on hand I can generate a better interest. Okay, but if I don't do any investment or I am not saving in investment, I can actually use cash to pay off my housing loan, and I keep my ordinary account intact because I can tap on the higher interest, which will ultimately be used for my retirement in the future.
Oh, hey, that makes sense, because a lot of time what we do, right, we try to empty everything in our CPF first to avoid paying the cash, and then not realizing that now whatever interest you put in the banks is so little, and it's worse than. So for people who have extra cash, right, so the best thing is for them to really not use so much of their to actually use their cash and then grow their CPF. So CPF is also a way of investment.
Yes, because it's
Right.
stable, and the returns, the interest given are actually better than like fixed deposits, better than putting in the banks. But of course, if I can do my own investment, I can generate higher returns, then I can also still use my OA to pay off, to pay off my housing loan as well.
Okay, so there's a question. Hi Kay, Jeline, I have another question to ask. My mom was told to pledge property by CPF board as she does not fulfill her full retirement sum. Can I have your view on this? Is there such a thing? Oh, that's something new. Okay, so Kay,
So actually you can use to pledge your property for the CPF. So if let's say right, your mother intend to really stay in this HDB for long, no intention of selling, by pledging it is actually a good choice. Why I would say so. So if let's say right, earlier we mentioned about the full retirement sum, remember? So let's say if there's a shortfall for the 181,000, we can pledge the property and let it hit to the full retirement sum. So this is why it's good lah. Then but do take note if you intend to sell, your property, the money is earned from selling, right? The proceeds will have to put back to the CPF fund
because it's pledged.
Yeah. So that means whatever proceeds. Yes, correct. However, if let's say right, let's say the value of the house right now is higher, then in the future you sell it at a lower one, then the shortfall, right, you do not need to worry about it. Even though you can, after you return it back to CPF, the remaining balance, right, left over, don't worry, no need to compensate the shortfall.
So when pledging, right, does it mean that CPF will do a valuation first on the amount?
Yes, have to do a valuation.
Right. So okay, pledge the property, then the house belong to government. Question from Dan.
No, the house doesn't belong to government. The house still belongs to you. You are still the owner.
Right. But I think at the end of the day, if it's HDB, right, your retirement still belong to the government regardless. It's just a matter of time. It goes back to the government as long as it's not. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. It's just a different landlord at different time. So now, yes, it's probably with with us, if it's HDB, because it's 99 years, unless it's getting freehold. You know, if not, then it's just okay, temporary, it sits with you. Then after that, when the number of years goes down, then, you know, after that, you probably go back to you, or you want to do something, you want to sell away, or the government takes back, or something like that. So, okay, there's also another question. I'm age 59, my minimum sum is not up to the limit. If I top up, can I have income tax relief? Oh, wow, I never thought of this question, man. So, Kaifan?
If I top up, can have income tax relief. Okay, so every year, right, we can top up. As in the income tax relief, we can top up until $15,300. So when we do that, right, we can do income tax relief up to about 40% that we save lah. So yeah, 15,300. Once it top up until there, this is what we can relieve every year. This amount of money, 15,300 from our income.
Ah, right. Okay, this is something refreshing. Okay, so let's look at next thing. I understand that we cannot take from a MediSave account. Where the money will go if I pass away? Kaifan, you don't have to mute and unmute, because then I'm not sure whether you can hear me or not.
The money goes to the nominees.
Goes to the nominees. So what if the person
Can you hear
didn't make a nomination?
Better make a nomination. If not, have to go by the intestate law. So that's why everybody remember to do your CPF nomination no matter what.
So what happens to, so how does it go? If let's say the person didn't make a nomination, then what will happen to the CPF amount?
It will go by the intestate law.
Okay. So how does that work? Because some of us might not know what was this law all about.
Okay, so intestate law means, right, it actually follow, okay, so example, if I take myself for an example, okay, so I'm single, okay, then let's say if I don't do a nomination, I pass away, then my dad and mom will receive the money. Yeah.
Okay, understand.
So that means, then if let's say, right, I'm married, now I'm married, I have husband, but I don't have kids. So I pass on, my husband will get. Yeah, so this is intestate law.
Right.
If they don't know, we can bring it to offline and we can share more about it.
Okay. So for those who are listening in, right, please help to like and share. Okay, like and share, because we are trying to give you the T2T set. We've got 3 sets to give away. But you, on the conditions, you have to stay until the end of the show. And we encourage more questions from you. If you have any questions on the CPF, let us know, because we have the ladies' power here. We have Jadine and we have Kaifan to help us with this. So let's see if there's any comment online. Okay, so let me see. Okay, any questions online? Okay, wow. Okay, who do we have here?
Hey.
Hey, how come we got lady, then suddenly these two 男人 suddenly pop out of nowhere?
Hey, brother. Hey, brother.
What happened? Connection? Hey, testing.
Hey, brother, can you hear me now? Hey, brother.
Hey, can.
Hey, brother, how are you? Hey.
Hey, okay, lor. COVID situation, must stay at home with wife lah.
Ayah, come on. Lim kopi mia.
Cannot lah, outside so dangerous.
Hey, walao, brother. We need to come out and catch up, ma. Hey, my 老婆 also got own kaki to go out, eh.
Wait, let me ask my wife first.
Walao, hey, bro, no need to kia si, kia bo, kia jing one lah. Hey, that time I told you me, right, you have a lot of money in CPF. What, 100K. Might help you do your CPF investment. Now it's a very good time.
真的 got guarantee make money, bro.
No lah, you think 猫山王榴莲包夹咩？哦嘞，investment always got risk. I teach you. You just have used the what auto fund rebalancing option to minimize the risk. 就好些了。
Wow, I don't know that leh. Okay lah. We
Ah,
can arrange to meet up. Then you share me more lor, and with my wife. Oh yeah, hey, better bring your Masan Wang to warm up the contact of our heart.
Zoom meeting Campbell. Hello? Ơi, walao đâu hang out walao
Ayo, sorry, I tell you, sorry for the hack. Nowadays, the live stream very scary one, you know. They are secret like that, all picture lobang already. By the way, keep a bit, what are you talking about? Kifan?
Oh, what they talking about is actually right.
Yeah.
Basically right. Ethan don't have to worry so much, because right now insurance companies, right, not even insurance, like any financial consultant or even advisors, right, they are actually able to do a non-face-to-face. So that means you don't have to meet up to find out more about it. So basically, he can actually meet from home more.
Oh, right. So no need to worry so much. Just do everything online lah. Okay, I got one. We got some question. Will the nominee collect cash or nominee have the MediSave or to the nominee MediSave account? How does it work? If something happened and it's been the person is a nominee. Yeah. So Jolene, okay, fine.
It will go to cash.
Oh, you will go to cash,
Cash.
is it?
Yes.
Okay. So it doesn't go to the same account anymore. So it goes to cash automatically if it's nominated.
Yeah,
okay.
go to the cash. They can collect cash.
Right. Okay, we've got a very interesting comment by Darren. He actually said, why can't you CPF to buy a new car? Seriously? Darren, I don't think we can use CPF to buy a new car or pay COE for sure. But then we can use CPF MediShield to actually, if anything happened to our car, which is our legs, in time of accident, and that will work. So that car we can take care, the government can take care of that car for MediShield. Not the CAR car they are talking about. Okay, so for those who are listening in, right, please remember like and share because we're here to give you the T2T sets, okay? And we don't see a lot of you sharing, so please help to like and share and post out some questions, okay? Okay, there's another question upcoming. Right, is the use of MediSave very limited? It cannot even be used for A&E.
I will take this question. So
Sure.
actually the usage of MediSave is I will say honestly quite limited. It cannot be used for A&E, right? Because we need to have an admission which is at least 6 hours in the hospital, or for day surgery, which is half day short stay in the hospital.
So that there is no there's no way it can be used for A&E, even it is for medical like valid medical reasons, unless hospitalized.
Yes, have to be hospitalized. But of course, if we if there is a upgrade of the MediShield Life to integrated plan, which I believe most of us have already done it, then A&E charges, which is A&E charges will be covered if there is an admission after that.
Oh, right. So no matter what, A&E it can only be covered when we are having admission, regardless. So it must be serious enough for admission, then we can actually use it.
Yes, that is correct. You are correct.
Yeah. So another question is, like, for example, like my kids needs to get hospitalization, and like as kid they probably don't have this like MediShield and stuff like that, right? So can I actually use my MediShield to actually pay for them?
You can use your MediShield to pay for them, and also you
Mhm.
can actually help them to upgrade their shield plan to integrated plan as well.
Okay,
So that you
okay.
can, in case of any admission, you can actually, go for, let's say, private hospital or even government ward, and then you get a higher ward.
Right. So I'm actually able to use from my side lah as a
Yes,
parent.
yes, you're right.
Okay, all right, that's very interesting. Okay, let's see, there's any other questions. Basically, it's very much control and without we knowing how much, where, when, and when law. So, Darren, I think right to clear all your inquiries, we actually suggest that we could actually work with you offline to address your queries, because I think Darren has quite a number of questions that we could assist to address, and we'll be happy. So, Darren, after this show, we would love to get in touch with you. One of the advisors would love to get in touch with you and to clear your, any clarifications that you have. Yeah. So, thanks, Philip, for liking and sharing. So, for the others, right, you want your T2 T set. Please help to like and share, and please help to like and share now, okay? Because I am going to actually continue. All right, we're going to continue later to spin the wheel, and we are going to ask you questions. Okay, so all right, let's see anything else from the rest of them. Okay, and then maybe another question that I'm actually curious about is, for example, we need to, for CPF, right? For example, we need to buy a property, and then the property probably it's maybe 300K, and but I only have 100K. But my mom says she has another 100K and she wants to pass it to me to use for my property. Can it be done? Do you get questions like this? Or vice versa, like, can CPF be used like this? So either Kay Fan or Jolene, did I ask you a question that no one have actually asked? I think Kay is having some technical audio issues.
Yeah. Sorry. Now technology. Can you repeat your question if you don't mind?
Okay, my question is, for example, I'm looking at buying a property for 300K. I have 100K in my ordinary account. My mom has 100K in her ordinary account. Can she actually pass 100K to me to buy that property?
Good question. I get back to you later.
Can. No, I mean, this is a very
I will
valid
get
question.
back, don't worry.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, right, sometimes when our parents age, we want to stay together. So when that happens, it doesn't mean that we have enough to buy a place together. You know what I mean? So I'm just quoting, and I'm trying to cite an example. So wow, they're very active today. Okay, so the next thing is, okay, what are the rest? Okay, thanks, Charlene. Thanks for liking and sharing. Wow, we've got very supportive Philip and Charlene. They are past winners, I think. Then, Darren, wait, you become government first. Okay, so, all right. So maybe the both of you could actually share, what are the common questions, being a financial agent, right? What are the usual common CPF questions that people will usually ask you about? Like the most, like maybe top 3 questions. Okay, so maybe Jolene, would Jolene like to?
Top 3 questions on CPF.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. I guess some of them will actually be concerned with what they can use their MediSave for. Yeah.
Bluetooth mode.
Hello.
battery.
Okay, so how about Kfan? Don't know what happened
Top
just now.
three question.
Yes, top 3 questions.
Yeah, I heard some MRT sound. I think I'm not
I
sure.
know. I was like,
Yeah, okay.
oh,
So
what happened?
the top three question would. Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
can you hear me,
top three
Kfan?
question would be actually
I think
how
there was
people
some
would
lagging.
usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No battery.
Okay. So you were
Okay.
asking what are the most common top three question, right?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, I think I
Okay.
figured the
So
culprit already.
yeah.
Yes.
So the most common. Okay. So the most common questions, right? People usually ask is, how do I use my OA account to make more money? Yeah. So this
Okay.
is one way people usually ask. And then usually they will also ask on if let's say they use their OA transfer to SA, is it worth it or not? Yeah, this kind of question.
Okay, understand. And okay,
Or
and then,
maybe sometimes some people
yeah.
ask, since I already yeah.
So can husband and wife combine their OA and SA together when they get married?
No, they cannot combine their OA and SA together after they get married. Husband CPF is still husband CPF, then wife CPF is still wife CPF. But they can use their OA to
Yeah.
pay for the house loan together, like half.
Right. Okay, there's a question. What is the interest rate of our OA and SA now? And what is the next revision?
The interest for our OA first 20K is at 3.5%, subsequently is at 2.5%. For SA is actually combined with MediSave. So for
Yeah.
the first 40K, it is at 5%, subsequently it's at 4%. So the revision, right, it will be reviewed by CPF every quarterly.
Is there any another question is there any cap? Is there any cap on the CPF? Like how much you want to put in? Like for example, someone is very cash free. Okay, I want to put 1 million inside. Can this be done? Or there is a cap that no, you can't do this?
There's actually a cap to how much we can contribute into our into our CPF, so we can actually help our parents to contribute as well. But of course, it's not like, let's say like I have 1 million and I want to
Yeah.
put in 1 million, because for let's say for SA 4% is actually quite good, and plus it's also very stable. So I mean, our government is also very smart. They will not be like taken advantage like this.
So we cannot like treat it like it's a bank account and start to put in money, right?
No, it's also a bit different from the bank account because it's more rigid and it's not as flexible.
Okay, there's a comment by Darren. No, my dear friend, out of 199 people will ask, when can we return all our CPF? At 65 years old, maybe, and my wife still can go around the world with our CPF. So, Jeline, do you want to address that? Or okay.
What's the question?
So, okay, I think the main question is like, when will we get back all our CPF? That's the summary version. It's like, at what age can we get back our CPF? And is it all in cash, or we only can get it in bits and pieces, you know?
We can only get it, to be honest, we can only get it back in bit and pieces because it's actually CPF is meant for our retirement. So when we reach 65, they will start, CPF will start to give us our monthly income payout. But of course, if let's say if I choose to migrate out of Singapore, then the CPF will actually return me all my CPF savings in cash if I choose to migrate out of Singapore.
So it's actually possible for us. We will still get to see our money ultimately. So we will get the money for all our 3 accounts if we leave Singapore.
Yes, that is correct. If we migrate, but we cannot come back anymore.
Right. So Philip was saying, should we invest our money or leave it in OA or SA? So what are the investment options available and the percentage?
Okay,
So,
so
Keifan?
right, I will take this
Yeah.
question. Basically,
Sure.
right, if let's say you are low risk taker, then I wouldn't suggest investing because CPF already giving out guaranteed percentage. However, maybe Philip is a high risk. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. Okay, so if he is a high risk, he can actually invest his OA or SA into investment options. Like what we mentioned before, like unit trust, stocks, gold, or even ILP. So the percentage of return, right, it really determine on what kind of portfolio you are using. So there are different kind of percentage. If
Yes.
you want, we can take it offline and we can share more in depth with you also. Yeah. Then back to the question you asked earlier, Celeste. You mentioned about the if you can use your parent OA account money, right, to
Yes.
actually buy housing with you. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, it's actually case by case basis lah. Yeah. So if let's say you are going to co-own the house with your parents, then of course this will work. But if let's say you are not going to co-own with them, they have to use cash to top up into your CPF lah. Yeah.
Right.
That's how it works.
So there's a way for them to top it up for me lah.
Cash is king, I would say. So you
Okay.
can use cash to top up for you.
Okay. So
Yeah.
okay, there's a question from Grace as well. What is ILPS?
Investment link policy.
Investment
Investment link
link.
policy.
Okay, so maybe you can share with us a little bit more on what's investment link policy.
Okay, so investment link policy, right, is actually, for example, let's say you engage with your own financial consultant or insurance agent, right? You can actually use your OA and SA to invest. They will have different funds. They can share more about it with you lah. So this is called investment link policies.
Okay, interesting. So another thing is, okay, Philip is asking, is it a good entry point for gold now? And now that it is so high. Okay, before you answer this question, I would like to call out after we talk so much on this, please like and share, okay, because we would love to give you the T2T set, okay? Please help to like and share this video, and we'll be happy to ask you a question and send the T2T set back to your home. So, yes, maybe we can continue with the answer on the good entry point for gold now, and now that it's so high. Keifan?
Okay, so right, whether it's good or not, right, it actually depends on each individual lah. So it's very personal. I could say high, I could say low. So to explore more, contact us. We will take it offline and share more about it with you. How about that?
Okay,
Maybe
Philip.
better
So
insight,
yeah, you can.
And you have a chance to get our number lah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Philip. So now, Keifan is giving you a chance. Giving you a chance to contact her so that she can teach you how to earn money. Okay. Okay. So there's another question. When we reach 65, we can withdraw as much until we hit the minimum sum, right? So maybe Jolene?
When we reach 55, if we hit the minimum sum, we can actually withdraw all the funds that are on top of the minimum sum. But we can also choose to leave it with CPF to continue to grow the interest. And then if any time you would like to withdraw the money, you can do it, and the CPF will give it back to you within, I think, 3 working days.
Okay, so the minimum sum, again, what is the amount that's the minimum sum in the retirement account, right?
Yes, it will be different for different age group. So for my parents, it will be lower at around about 151,000. So for us, right, it will be much higher. But what is the exact amount? Because it's too far away already, and we don't know how CPF will change. Yeah, so it's very hard to tell now, like 40 years down the road, how much will the minimum sum be?
Confirm will change. Okay, so Philip, don't worry, we'll get in touch with you. Okay, Philip, we'll PM you separately. So okay, fine, you got a 忠实听众. Okay, Darren was commenting, allow young couples to use full CPF for having giving birth. But I think that one we could actually set it with insurance and MediShield, right? Kefan or Jolene?
I will answer this question. For giving birth, right, is actually not covered under a private insurance plan unless there is some pregnancy complications. So for normal giving birth, right, we can actually use a bit of our MediSave to pay for the bill. But then I do agree with Darren. I think it's a good idea to let young couples to use CPF or MediSave to pay for the cost of giving birth. And then maybe this will encourage more young couples, right, to help to increase the fertility rate in Singapore. So I think it's not a bad idea.
Okay, so Darren was actually commenting, oh yeah, the minimum sum increases yearly, added 10K every year, right? Well, Darren got supporters, yeah. Great supporting him. You true Singaporean. So do you want to address the what? 10K increases yearly?
Actually, based on past figures, right, it's actually at about $5,000 every year. It increased about $5,000 every year.
Oh, okay. Not 10,000, is it? Darren said 10,000.
No, it's at $5,000 yearly.
Oh, okay. So it's 5,000. So Darren is 5,000, huh? It's not 10,000. Okay, so okay, Darren, Darren, 谢谢你. I always worry for a young Singaporean. Okay, it's very, very nice. So for those of you who have questions, right, please don't hesitate to ask us further. But in the meantime, please like and share because we'd like to give you the T2T set. Okay, so let us know who has actually liked and share, and if you're still around, let us know. Okay, like and share, comment, let us know for those who are still around because we are going to start to give away the T2T set very, very soon. At least I know you're around. I don't have to keep calling once, twice. Okay, fun. No, I do this. Okay, so thank you for saying that. Dan saying that, but that is not granted 5,000. And Darren said, thank you. Remember that it's 10K, but that is the problem. Emily, can I continue to invest under the CPF investment schemes beyond age 55? That's a valid question. Very valid question. So, Keifan or Jolene?
Okay. If let's say right, you
Yes.
age 55, right, when you haven't, okay, depends on if you want to put all of it into your IA account. So if let's say there's leftover, you can choose to invest if you want. But usually at age 55, I think going conservative is better because we are retiring. So that's my honest opinion. But up to individual preference, I would say. Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. And okay, let's see. Who has like and share? Yeah, let me just take a look. Dan say he has like and share. Darren, you need to like and share, okay? Not just like. Victor, please like and share. Eunice, like and share, okay, for the T2T set. All right. Eunice, have you like and share already, Eunice? Oh, yes. Okay, good. So now we're going to call out some names. Okay? Okay, Darren, have you actually liked and share already? Let us know when you have liked and share so that you could also be one of those that's entitled for the T2T set that we could deliver to your place. Maybe we can get K Fan to deliver to you so that you can ask her one-to-one. Okay? So if you want K Fan to come to you, please like and share, okay? And ladies, because as usual, K Fan, she knows we ask giveaway questions. Or Darren say, I share many liao. Okay, good. So we shall start calling out names now. All right, we start calling out names now. Please be sure you're around. If you're not around, we are not going to get you, okay? So the first name that we are going to call is The highest engagement of the night. Okay. So before we pick, before we pick, we're gonna answer this question from Philip first. Final question for the night. In your opinion, what's the best investment instrument? Stock, equities, or trust? Or unit trust? Yep. So Fan or Jeline?
Maybe I'll answer first. So, in my opinion, right, I think there is no best investment instrument because it actually depends on individuals. Some individuals can take higher risk, some cannot take risk at all. So it actually depends on your risk appetite and also your time horizon. Yeah, then maybe you can find the most suitable investment instrument for yourself.
Right. Understand. Okay, so I think it's time. Let's, for those who still want to have the chance, right? You have the last 60 seconds to do the like and sharing, but we've got the first name on hand already. And I will dedicate this first name to Fan because he's the greatest engagement of the night, which is Darren. Fan, please ask Darren a question for him to be entitled for the T2 T set that you could deliver to him and have a good conversation with him. Use the T2 T set to drink coffee on the spot. Can use it.
Okay.
Can. Okay, Darren, yeah, here.
Okay.
Yes.
So, okay. For ordinary account, what is the guaranteed percentage interest that CPF is giving?
Guaranteed percentage. Darren, once you understand, once you get this, Fan will deliver to you the T2 T set, okay? And Darren says that he's going to have dinner with you as well. Wow, you just got a date, Fan. Okay, Fan, maybe you want to finger out the answers as usual because it's going to be a giveaway question.
Sorry, I think my mic got some issue.
Yeah.
Okay,
so he says 5%, is that correct?
Need to add some more number in front. The 5 is correct, but need to add some more number in front for ordinary account.
Right. Then you give him the real number lah, Fan. He wants to meet up with you, the whole night.
Okay, 2.5, 2.5.
Okay, so Darren, can you key it down? So because we are going to give you it, but you got to answer it from your mouth, not from us. Key it down and the T2 T set will be for you. Darren, we are waiting for you to key in the answer so that we could confirm the price for you. Okay, so Fan, 2.5%, right? Yes. Okay, he got it. Darren got it. Okay, congrats, Darren. You've won yourself a date with Fan. You won yourself a date from Fan. She's going to deliver the T2 T set from you. Congrats. So please PM us your details and we will get in touch with you, okay? We will get in touch with you. So the next one we're going to ask is Eunice. Eunice, are you there? Okay, so Eunice, let us know if you are there. And the next one, we will let Jeline think of a question for you. Please give a question that is easy enough so that we can actually give away the T2 T set because that's what we are trying to do now. Yeah, so now you see, Fan, you just made Darren very happy already. So let's see, is Eunice there? Eunice, let us know if you're there so that Jeline can start asking you questions. Let us know if you are there, Eunice. Darren. Okay, Eunice is here already. Okay, Jeline, can you ask me this question?
Okay, so for our MediSave account, can you tell us what are the 2 areas we can use our MediSave for? Any 2 areas or plans?
This one like a bit difficult if they're not listening. So maybe you give them 5, then they choose 2 to answer you, lor. So you read out 5, so she just got to key in 2 answers only. Right, Eunice? 我在帮你 See, Eunice say stress already.
Okay. So I give 5, then you need just choose 2 out of the 5.
And
okay?
you keyed in the question, okay? I mean, you key in the answer, Eunice.
Okay, the first option is for housing. The second option, we can use it for hospital plan, enhance our hospital plan. The third one, we can use it for children's tertiary fee. The fourth one, we can use it for investment. And then the last one, can we use it for certain outpatient medical bills?
Okay, Eunice, you've heard everything. Just choose 2, key out the 2 answers, and the T2 T set is all yours, okay? See, this total giveaway. Where to find a Q&A like that? It's a 明示, you know. Eunice, just key down the 2 areas. Okay, hospitalization and surgery.
Yeah, it's correct. Hospitalization and
okay.
surgery, yeah.
All right, good. All right, congrats, Eunice. You got a T2C set. Yes, you got that. Yes, you got that. Okay, congrats, Eunice. Please PM us, okay? Please PM us the details, your contact details, and we'll get in touch with you on this. All right, congrats, Eunice. And the last one, Stephen, are you online? If you are, please let us know. Stephen, are you online? Stephen Tan, are you online? So Stephen, if you're online, let us know so that we could ask you a question. Maybe this time we can have K-Fan to ask you the question. Stephen Tan, are you online? Stephen? Yes. Well, I see we're going to give you a prize already. Damn, bo liao. This is the last one because we sure can give away. And so far, we haven't failed to give away any before. Okay, so can we have the screen back to the original screen, please? Then we can ask Stephen Tan. Okay, so then you must come over next week. Okay, keep on every week. You sure we'll tilt one. We always make everyone hot one. So K-Fan, maybe you can check. Can give Stephen another giveaway question to finalize off our last giveaway for the night.
How many types of plan does CPF Life have?
You see, now K-Fan know already. She know my pattern already. I don't have to ask, see. You see, she already gave you the answer already. Just key in the answer and the T2 T set is yours. Delivered right to the comfort of your home. See, now K-Fan so smart. I don't have to say anything, then you know already. Then she know already. Okay, K-Fan, is that right? Yay!
Correct,
congrats! Okay, so congrats to all the free winners, okay? Congrats to all the free winners like Darren, Eunice, and Stephen Tan for the night. And you're going to have the T2 T set delivered right to your home. The 3 of you are really, really lucky. And congrats to you. And thank you everyone for tuning in. And we hope you had a better understanding of CPF and its importance. And thank you to all the panelists once again, to K-Fan and Jeline. And thank you for watching once again, okay?
Wait. I want to clarify something. Wait.
Can.
Wait, I want to clarify something.
Okay, go ahead, K-Fan.
Previously, I misread a question. Now that I think back, right?
Yes.
It's on the tax relief one for the pop-up. So I actually thought it was a SRS question, but I looked through the comments once more, right? I just understood, right? It's actually top up. So if you just top up, right, the tax relief is 7,000.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's for that question. Then another thing is on the valuation, right? Yeah, the valuation is actually done by CPF based on the number of years left in EB lah. So actually, regardless of how nice the location or like how nice is your house, right? It doesn't matter. So actually, what it comes down to, right, is actually a CPF will decide lah. So not what we can comment lah. Yeah. And then correct lah. Yeah, just want to clarify. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem, no problem. Okay, so we'd like to thank everyone, including Darren, who has been so engaging tonight. And he's saying that it's a great and fun session. I appreciate us in all the like and share. And yes, so okay, so let me just conclude again tonight. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for the panelists. And we'll be back, next Sunday. Next Sunday might not be ladies, but stay tuned to our Facebook page, okay? Flux TV channel Facebook page and Alex Strong Facebook page for more details on the topic for next week. So for next Sunday, same time, 8:30 p.m. Stay tuned. Good night. And remember to follow the Alex Strong group and the Flux TV fan page. And from there, bye everybody. See you next week, 8:30.